What is common between microwave, plastic surgery, duct tape, canned food, digital photography, and even internet? Confused? Well, they were inventions spurred by World War II. Because of Spanish flu, first public hospitals were made in Europe. Food shortages led to Green Revolution in India. Economic crisis in 1992 led to widespread reforms. Demonetization enabled digital payments. You get the drift. Whenever humanity faces disruptions like a war or pandemic, we innovate our way out of it. COVID pandemic is the single biggest crisis for India since its independence. We must protect our loved ones and then we must prepare for a very different future. Crisis is a terrible time to waste. Many things will change permanently post-COVID, unpredictably, but some massive changes are already obvious. Here are the top 5 such trends that are important for businesses, students, and government in India. The biggest is physical being replaced by digital. Over last 3 months, most of us have been working from home for the first time, collaborating with our teams, customers, and suppliers online. New tools like Zoom, Microsoft Teams, or even WhatsApp have provided viable and even more attractive alternative to huge buildings, commute, constant chatter, and never-ending search for empty meeting rooms in an office. Work from home will be preferred by businesses because it reduces costs even post-COVID. Many professionals frustrated with poor quality of life in cities like Mumbai and Delhi might permanently move out to suburbs. In America, suburbs grew because of affordable cars and highways. China has bet on high-speed trains to unclog overcrowded big cities. In India, middle class will move out of metros due to internet connectivity. Remote working is here to stay, and one can just wonder what shape organizations will take now that employees can be based anywhere in the world. Millions of school kids are now attending classes on laptops, something which was impossible to imagine only a few months back. Most doctors now prefer treating patients online first rather than in person. Telemedicine and remote education will redefine these decades-old industries. Along with education and healthcare, many other services are going to be delivered online because it will save money and increase convenience for users. Share of e-commerce will rise across all categories, and most of these gains will be permanent. When consumers shop from home and on their phones, Instagram pages become more valuable than storefronts in the mall. E-commerce will grow even faster during and after Corona crisis. Digital is a mega trend for humanity, but over past 12 weeks, we have jumped a few years of market development. Second big trend is going to be health and wellness driving economy. COVID is essentially a health crisis. Short-term focus will be on public health and hospitals. Medical expenditure will go up for government, businesses, and households. Businesses will need to assure safety while also navigating an economic recession unlike any that India has ever seen. Because of this pandemic, for next few years, consumers will spend more on health and hygiene over beauty or comfort or novelty. Sanitizers over sunscreen, insurance over travel, yoga over salon treatments. On a more profound level, over last few months, as most of us can't shop, can't eat out, can't go to theatres for movies or go for drinks after office, we have discovered new ways of staying engaged and finding happiness, like spending time with family, becoming home chefs, and dabbling in art. Services that provide emotional well-being like counseling, meditation gurus, fitness experts, and online painting classes will become important drivers of economic activity post-COVID-19. Health and wellness are humanity's oldest industries, but they will see a new upsurge in interest in coming years. The third big trend will be new products for home. Most families are finding it hard to manage work, kids, and chores at home without help. Also, home is now a place of work, entertainment, shopping, and even social gathering around digital bonfires. Much more money will be spent on home products in coming months. Traditional home categories like furniture and packaged food are already doing better since pandemic, but we should expect a lot more tech in the kitchen. Wall-to-wall video conferencing devices, to dishwashers and robo vacuum cleaners will enter many Indian homes for the first time. While products for home will redefine consumer demand in urban India, the fourth big trend will be new business opportunities in Bharat. Smaller towns and villages will become hubs of innovation. Three big reasons this will happen. First, the small towns have a huge cost advantage over expensive metros. They have cheaper land and labor. Second, millions of migrants have taken big city work ethics and business models with them to small towns and villages. Many of them will hopefully turn entrepreneurial. And third, the biggest advantage will be low-cost connectivity to global markets because of internet and e-commerce. Services like ad agencies to design studios, photography to business consulting, journalism to sales can be provided from small towns in India to businesses in London or Paris in the new gig economy. Due to reduced cost, internet connectivity and better work culture, a lot of new business and business models will come from small towns. These will be further accelerated if agricultural reforms promised by the government are implemented. But businesses from small towns will face intense global competition as well. Which brings us to the fifth and maybe the most important trend accelerated by COVID. The most awe-inspiring change happening all around us is the rise of knowledge workers and innovative businesses. As we have seen in the past, to survive disruptions like pandemics and wars, businesses must innovate. With technology seeping into every aspect of life, knowledge workers will thrive. Knowledge workers are those whose job is to solve complex problems. Examples include programmers, physicians, pharmacists, architects, engineers, scientists, design thinkers, public accountants, lawyers, and academics. Traditional businesses and jobs repeating a set of simple tasks will increasingly struggle for survival in a digital-first world against global competition. Think of your neighborhood kirana store or the newspaper delivery boy. Newest sets of millionaires and billionaires in India are all coming from technology firms. And even the old industrial giants like Reliance are now pivoting to a completely new business model based on data while moving out of oil. So my dear listener, if you run a business, you need to adapt quickly to the new normal. Make your business digital first. Open a website, make an Instagram page, list on Amazon or develop an app. Take advantage of global connectivity to capture new markets or to reduce costs. Focus on providing health and wellness for your customers and employees. Bet behind products for home in your line of business. There are many new ways of making money, especially if you are in a smaller city, but only if you can innovate. And if you are a student, train to become a knowledge worker in whatever interests you. Even if it is music or history or sports. Solve complex problems. Be ready to learn new skills every day. Improve your English to become employable across the world. Master at least one coding language. Do not worry if you are in a small town or an average college. All the lectures from the best universities in the world are now available online. Today learning is free and you can define your own degree. Humanity will prevail and most of us will outlive the virus. But even after the pandemic is controlled, life will not go back to the old normal. The new normal with new rules will have new winners and losers. As the father of evolution once said, it's not the strongest or the most intelligent who will survive, but those who can best manage change. Hi everyone, this is my first video. If you liked it, please share it with your friends, family, subscribe to my YouTube channel and leave comments. Leave comments even if you don't like it. Thanks a lot.